Welcome to this video, guys. Daylight is over, or almost over, but we are going for a little ride now on the Eclipse, and we're going to do something different. I had a guy, his channel is 8 sec sleeper. I'm gonna put right here. You can check out his channel, and he was giving me some tips on how to tune, and of course it came as I was doing auto tune and VE analyze, and a lot of people don't like it, but I mean, it's my job to show you how it works and what is the result. So I don't think the result was bad, but I really think you need to know what you're doing, and he knows what he's doing apparently, and he gave me some tips. I'm gonna follow his tips. So first we're gonna do small pulls. He said first gear, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna, because to go first gear I need to go all the way to the highway, do just first gear and then stop. I might do first gear and then first and second gear. I just want to see how it is. But what he was saying is do only first gear, small pulls, then stop, adjust the table, first gear again, stop, adjust the table, and if the tire spins you throw that away. And anyway, you just consider the ones that you had good traction. That way we can guarantee that the VE table is consistent. So we're gonna do, I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's see what we're gonna have time to do with this. Time of the day is only 4:15 p.m. but you know, the daylight here at 4:30 is night, so let's do it quickly. Alright guys, getting out of the neighborhood. I'm gonna start a log in a minute. Just keep in mind, car doesn't have exhaust, and I might need to turn on the headlights, which I think is going to screw up a little bit, but I wanna do like small pulls, see how it goes, and check the logs. The way I used to do, and of course again I'm just learning, and I did on the BMW. I get a huge log, and then I start checking the log, and then as you check, of course, you don't remember what is first, what is second anymore. So it's kind of it makes sense to do 1, 2, 3 and then stop, or just one. So to start, it makes sense. Let's do first gear, small pull on first gear, and I'm gonna do a couple times. I know I'm not gonna running lean. I'm not running lean because I've been running the car for a while. So yeah, that's one thing. So let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Alright. So nothing crazy, I just went slow. Now second again. Oh, so I did 2 pulls, first and second. Alright, so we got our log. I think this is the best way to show this. I'm gonna try to be as fast as I can, but explain as much as I can what I'm doing. And again, I do not have the experience. I just tuned a little bit. My BMW is running like a champ, but you know, I'm pretty sure it can get much better. So 8 sec sleeper gave me a tip and said, hey, do a little pull on first gear and fix the table, and then do a little pull again on first gear, fix the table. When you get the value that you think that's the value you want, add 20% on gas, and then run again, and then start taking percentage. So percentage means you're gonna click on a range of values, right click, scale by, and here you do 1.2 is gonna increase 20%, 0.8 is gonna take 20% off, right? So in short, this is what we're going to do here. This is the beginning of my first gear, and this is the second gear. I needed to do second gear because I was on the highway. So I also changed some values here so you can see. But basically, if you go up here, you see that this is spot on. 12.5 is my AFR, 12.4 is the target. Coolant temperature, you can see that was pretty straightforward. It was like constant. The IET is 32 degrees outside, so probably it was 40 and you see when I do the pull, the temperature goes down instead of going up. It's fine. Throttle position, it shows where my throttle is, and the VE is going to show me what is the KPA, what was the VE value here on the table. The KPA would be right here, but we also can see on this little circle. So another thing is the auto tune and VE analyzer. Yes, they work. They're gonna make your car run, but they're not gonna be perfect. You see here, I have 99, then 103, 104, 99 again, 100, 105, 109. So probably this here could be smoothed out. All of this here. So these values, look at my 3D table, is horrible. Yeah, the car is running great, you know, but I'm pretty sure if you pay attention, if I pay attention to how it's driving, every time I have a jump between here, for example, 84.94, 85.94, or you know, even here from 114 to 122. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is not good. So I'm going to get values here to give me clues of what the car runs, so I know what the car is running right now. So I know that this value is good, so I can rely on this 101, right? And also, if I keep going, I know that some values are not good. So here it's running a little richer. My foot's still on the gas. I took a little off the gas, and I can see here is richer. My foot went out of the gas, probably now stabilize again. So now I have again 13, and now my foot is on the gas, is good again, but I'm kinda rich. So this number here, 102, so this 4 cells here, they might need to change. So you see 102 was a little rich, so I need to drop one of those values. And the interesting part here now is 101, 100, 101. So all of this here we will need to change. Another thing is, if you click on this button here, you have the Megalog viewer, and if you open a Megalog viewer, you can open your you can open your tune, and you can show some stuff here. So it's gonna tell you how you run, same thing that we were doing there, but here you have the histogram, if that's how you say that. And here's gonna tell you what you run that was spot on, what you run that was closer, very close to what you want, and what you run that is very rich or far from wherever you were. So you can change colors here and get based on value. And you see here 17, 17, 17. So we're gonna check all these 17s, and here you see 9. This is completely incorrect. This was supposed to be 14s, right? And this 9 again, and then here a bunch of 9s. So with this here, I'm gonna try to make this table and rely on the values I know, right? So these values here is more likely to be correct than those here. So I'm gonna get those values correct, and then I'm gonna make the rest of the table relying on those values here. So I'm gonna get some spots on the table here, here, and spread this out. And once I think I'm good, I'm gonna add 20% in everything. The table on the one hand is gonna look like a nice 3D table, not like this. And adding 20%, I'll guarantee, and that was actually again 8sec Sleeper suggestion, and he didn't tell me why, but I know why, because I can guarantee that 20% extra gas is never gonna run lean, and I'm not gonna rip the car. It's just, again, I'm gonna go again and do a little pull in first gear. If I do a little pull in first gear, I know that I'm running 30% richer or 10% richer. So I'm gonna take 10%, take 5%, take 3% until I reach the value close to the value that I want. And then his suggestion also was to keep 5% richer than you expect until you are all tuned up. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do some fast forward so I can work on this and stop talking, because it's gonna take probably it's gonna take 1 hour, but probably someone with experience will take like 5 minutes. But let's do it. Boys and girls, this is what I came up with. I was able to change the whole table in a way that let me see. Yeah, the dots are there still. So in a way that the table is flat and it is going up. It is gradual, except for this bottom area. I don't know what to do with this yet. And also I don't want to idle like super rich, because I mean the ring gap is so large that I mean it smokes the whole house, the whole garage. So I gotta run a little leaner. Anyway, I'm gonna get to this here later at some point, but for now all of this here, I don't have a gap anywhere in the table. So if you look at the table, except for these areas here in the beginning, but you don't see anything. Let's look at this, why this doesn't have a dot. 3,100, 3,100, yeah, it's fine. 100. So it's always going up this way and up this way. That's all we need to do. Now what I need to do is I'm gonna get the whole table from 2,000 up. Let me see what the first gear pull starts at. 2,200. So yeah, 2,000 up, and I am going to run I'm going to add 20%. So I'm gonna copy this here just for fun, and 2050 kPa all the way up. I'm gonna add 20%, so 1.2. Okay, so it looks like this now. And as we're going to start doing the pulls on the videos, we're going to start lowering these areas here, and I believe this top area is going to be higher than anything else, but everything in here should start going down little by little. So now we need to go for another run, and I'm not even going to the highway. Now it's midnight, so I cannot even start my car, but not going to the highway. I'm just gonna go on the neighborhood to see if I can reach 3,000-4,000 RPM, and then I'm gonna see what the AFR is and start reducing the amount of gas. So let's say that we got in here and we figure that this area here needs to be decreased by 5%. So we are going to scale, and we're going to say 0.95. So those are the values I think are correct according to this run. And I could see this table and I adjusted whatever, but that 20% is going to guarantee that if I kept it too lean, when I go on a big pool and it reaches up here, I'm not going to get lean there. Alright? And that's going to be it for this video, guys. So next video, we are going to run this video here, but as you can see, it's not going to be possible. Look at that. Yeah, it's snowing heavy. So next video, when I can, I'm going out and I am going to run with this tune in here. I'm not gonna mess with this tune anymore, and we're gonna run reach, and from that reach I'm gonna start dropping 5% at a time until it gets closer. Then we're gonna drop 3%, 2% until I'm happy, but it's still reach. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button, because after this series this car should run much better. Car is running already good, but it's not is not, I think is not even 50% of what can get into. I'm also not impressed with the turbo size, because I took the blanket the other day and it's almost like this big, so I might replace that turbo in the future, but that's going to be probably, I'll need to retune everything and all that stuff. But for fun, we're going to do this now and show how I'm tuning. I'm not an expert, as you know. I'm not even a tuner, and we're going to do this together. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.